it's reached that part of the job where there's nothing else for it now but to start cutting. So I'm taking these sills off. Finished that other outrigger the other day. It's come out really nice like the other side. They're a lot stronger. I've done some other work which I wasn't intending to do. I've done the back brakes and the hand brake, you know, simple things. Got a couple of brake pipes that are broke, so we'll show you how to repair brake pipes. But right now it's time for the plasma cutter, and I'm just going to go zinc, and then I'm going to go across the back, and I'm going to follow the shape of the floor, because on the back side of this floor there's ribs, and they're not just pressed in the floor, they're actually proper ribs to give the floor strength. So I'm cut round them and use them to weld the new sills onto. But yeah, I'm going to finish this brew, I'm going to get the plasma cutter out. There you go, that's all nicely cut away now, and you can see by the big gaping holes in the rear sill is why I'm cutting both sides off. But it just wasn't worth messing around trying to repair it and plate it and patch it, because you'll never get the strength back once they've gone this far. So like, we've taken the outer off, that was dead easy. And the back side's going to be no harder, literally it's just going to be where that is actually rotted off there. That was actually part of the old, had side steps on, and that's where that was bolted on. But literally to that line there, where you can see those spot welds, is where it's spot welded to the ribs on the back. So that's the bits I'm going to cut round from the other side. But let's go along here. And literally that's why I wasn't going to bother repairing it. There's no strength left in any of this metal, and where they chopped the sill off at the back there's not a lot of strength there either. But the only bit that really does need securing again is this flimsy bit here is the bottom of the door pillar, and that does need to be anchored to what we weld in, because that is basically, well, bottom of the door pillar is where your seatbelt's anchored, so that needs welding back to the new sill. So, but I can do that from the other side, that'll be dead easy, because literally there's nothing here. So what I'm going to do is put the new sill in up to there, well, all the way along. It's going to leave a gap in the back that we're going to have to plate, but that means it leaves me an opening to weld this to the new sill. And as you've seen, the sills, they're all 4mm thick box section. But the good thing is, let me move you around and point the camera upwards. The back side, well, the top side of the sill is all really good. So it literally just is where the water gets trapped in the bottom in the seams. But the rest of it's really good, so we've got plenty of good metal to work to. And even that bit up there is good. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So yeah, back to cutting, I think. Okay, that's the back side cut off, and you haven't got the best view yet. But, let's just bring the camera around. It's all cut away, front and back, all the rust's gone. The floor's actually really solid except for a bit of surface rust. Right, I'm filthy, by the way. 100mm box section, and literally it's going to fit like that, because the lip on the floor, on the sill on the inside, I can push it up to that level, get it level, weld it in. That doesn't really stand on its own, but you get the idea. That's going to be a nice new sill, isn't it? So literally weld it across there, weld it across the back, make up that back corner, and it literally will go in all the way along. I will get it level when it goes in. Looks like I'm gonna have to take the corner off that. But yeah, it's not gonna be too bad. I'm gonna have to make up a piece here, obviously, because there's now nowhere for the wing to fasten to. Well, it's all good fun, isn't it? The bulk of it's going to be straightforward. It's literally just put it in and make it fit. I may even just bring that in, just cut it at an angle. I haven't made my mind up yet, but I'll get the piece of box section, cut that to length and have a look. And as if by magic, I've got it in. As you can see, it's only held in there by the high lift at the moment, but there you go, it does actually fit. And it fits really well. It's going to be really easy to weld in. I'm actually really shocked about that. There's got to make up a corner piece there, which I'll just make a new body line for that. That isn't a problem. Close up the end plate, and I'll cut that one out and just make a new end plate, and then grind all that to fit. I'll just make a new end. Fits all the way, it actually fits flush all the way along the inner sill, so that's going to be dead easy to weld in. And then the only other place, and don't let me move this camera. And the only other place where I've got any sort of issue, oh, I don't think you can see that, let me lift the camera up a bit higher. Right, the only other place I've got to make some bits up is there, so I'm just going to cut that round and just weld that door pillar straight to the top of the sill there, and we'll just make the wing fit. We'll just cut the bottom off the wing basically. I'm going to have to shorten this, obviously. This is way too long here, so it's going to be shortened to here, but I'll offer the wing, I'll get it all welded in, then offer the wing up and make, yeah, it all fit together. But that just wants chopping off. Probably chopping off at an angle actually to follow that line somewhere, and then a closure plate on it. But yeah, it's gone in really well, that is. It's been a bit of a job, but you know, it's going to be really solid. There you go, guys. One side done. Now I've just got to repeat it and do it on the other side. If you get you off the stand, you can have a proper look. So there's the new corners at the rear. They're 4mm plate, which go all the way underneath to triangulate the corner to sort of emulate the body shape. And you know that's 4mm box. Just come around here. And there's the front section. That's got to have a closure plate, but I've still got to do the welding on the inner wing where it's rotten up there. That's not a lot, that's just a quick bit of plating. Door pillars welded on. Door still fits. So, actually the door fits better now than it did before. So that's one side done, just go do the other.